Righto, Chubb, here we go. We're back.
We are.
How are you, mate?
Yeah, I'm good. How are you?
Yeah, not too bad. It's been 3 or 4 weeks, hasn't it?
Yeah, been another big stint.
Yeah,
but
I know. We're not like it's between footy and just life. Like
Yeah.
I've said it multiple times.
sounds like excuses, but it's not.
Yeah.
We'll be like, we'll plan Wednesday,
Yep. And then something
and then
comes
something
up
comes
Wednesday.
up, and then we'll go, all right, we'll do it Friday.
Yep.
Oh, no, I can't do it
Yep.
tonight either.
We're going to do it earlier, then all of a sudden one of us can't do it, and the other one, and then by the time we don't want to be sitting there at 8 o'clock on a Friday night either. So it's just trying to find that happy medium between trying to get it done, but it's we do it when we can do it. We do it for fun, and that's what we do it for. So, anything special been going on?
Not much really. No. Just footy, rehab.
Yep.
That's about it.
It's going
Work.
right.
Yeah.
Rehab's going good.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah.
So
Find out in a couple of weeks what's going on. Like, hopefully, no surgery. He was pretty confident the first time, so yeah, I back him in. He's pretty like. When he says something, he's like, I'm telling you, like, this will be right.
Yeah,
so,
right. So you just take his word for it.
Yeah.
I hope
he'll be right. Yeah. What about you?
Nah, nothing. No, except that we've finally got all the house has gone unconditioned 11, so we're not far. Well, 3 weeks I was saying. What days? It's Friday today, so yeah, 3 weeks yesterday. 3 weeks, yeah. Yesterday we move in, so that'll be exciting.
Fresh start.
Nice fresh start, new house, which will be nice. So looking forward to that. But yeah, all the packing and stuff. We've got boxes packed up everywhere. My little shed, it's done, big shed. Like, it's just so much stuff. You don't realise how much stuff you got until you have to pack it.
Yeah.
And I've done 2, like we've got a 8 before work trailer, and I've done 2 of those, like full of just stuff we don't need anymore.
Yeah.
Like, that's
like
stuff out of the shed.
To the tip?
Yeah, to the tip, yeah.
All right.
And yeah, that's realistic. We'll probably do another one at some stage as well. So you do get a lot of stuff, but when we've been there for 8 years, and I think 2 young kids, you get lots of bikes and bits of their toys and just that's crap. Really. So much stuff. So, but yeah, we're nearly there. You don't want to do too much all at once either, because we started it. There's no point ripping all the TVs off the walls because we're still there for 3 weeks. Yeah. So yeah, we've packed up what we can. The kids have been good. Brody has been. Tyler so much. But Tyler's getting there in the end. But they're definitely getting their stuff done. We've got our stuff done, so we should be right. So 3 weeks today, I'll be in the new house and having a couple of beers on a Friday night just after couple of big days of moving. So that's
the
the
boys
plan.
coming over too.
Yeah, don't tell Kayla that. She'll kill me. Yeah. But other than that, I suppose we'll catch up on a little bit of footy. Yeah. I think we can probably go 3 rounds back where we lost to Yarra, but we don't have to talk about that. Though going down to Yarra senior wise, obviously reserve wise, we had a thumping. Yeah. We thumped them, and then I don't think we've done anything since then. And Gusso kicked 15 that day, and then our seniors ended up going down by a goal right near the end of the game and had all the momentum, but you lost that, and then we went in. So like we had a couple of games there, like Yarra obviously just lose, obviously by a goal, which would have been nice to win, and then we rolled into to Churchill, and that was massive. So Churchill are a team just out of finals. They got a few out. We had a few out. We've had a few out the last, like Ethan, Sidey, just to name 2 of them. Obviously, you've been out for the whole of the year, and so there's obviously a few not playing. But like senior wise, going into the last 10 minutes of the game, we were 8 points down.
Yeah, it was close.
I think we had all the momentum. We're doing all the right things, and we they just all of a sudden, bloody Squid Williams and that Nash decided to go, no, this is happening. We're not losing the Gourmet at home, today, and they turned it on a bit, which probably put us back, and then I think they kicked. Well, the end up score was 48 to 82, so it's a 34 points or something like that. Yeah, 34. Yep.
What was it?
34 points.
Yeah.
34 points in the end.
Yeah,
I'm thinking. I've said it 3 times. I hope I'm right. But yeah, like to be 8 points down with 10 minutes to go and then lose by 34 was pretty disappointing. Wayne just kind of bringing the group in after that and said, and he's 100% spot on. Like we finished that game and we have lost by 8 points. People look and go, obviously we're getting somewhere, we're doing something right. But 34 points is probably what people kind of expected. But I think last time they did this by a fair bit more. So
at home too.
Yeah, at home as well. Yeah. So I think definitely an improvement. Reserve-wise that day was 32 to 77, so the reserves, I think they were really good up to about half time.
Yeah, they started out well,
and then I think Churchill ended up just kind of, I wouldn't say blow them out of the water, but obviously, ended up, what's that? That's 43 points. Yeah. And then the thirds are always up against it. Like Churchill good team. Bloody good team, and they had all their kids playing too. Yeah. So they didn't rest anybody. I think they had to do some qualifications to make sure they could play finals and stuff. So they made sure their whole team was playing, and the boys lost by a bit there. Yeah. In netball for that same round, under 15s won by a goal. So obviously I wanted to watch that Taylor play, and it was they were behind for a bit of the day, and then they just got a bit of momentum and ended up playing really well and getting up. So they won 34-33. Under 17s lost by a goal. Oh. So it was 18-19. I didn't watch a lot of that game, but obviously they lost that one. Yeah. D grade had a good win, 38-8. C grade had a loss, but only by 2, so 31-33.
Dad thought they were home at that game too, because obviously my sister plays. And before the seniors, Dad walks over and he goes, "Oh, C grade 1," and like because they were up by like 3 goals or something with like 2 minutes left or something, and then they lost.
So shit, they better be there. Yeah. That's good. The old man coming over there, won there.
Yeah, I said, "How's Sydney go?" "Oh yeah, they won." The game wasn't done yet. They lost.
He's called it. Like, he didn't tell too many people. That would have been bad. And then B grade had a bit of a 15 goal loss, 29-45. And this one was probably a bit surprising. When I say surprising, Churchill obviously class act in A grade, but the girls 36-58. So just had one of those days. I think like everyone does, things probably didn't go right. Yeah. Didn't go the way they'd like it to, but that's football, that's netball, that's sport, isn't it really? Yep. So
far out. I've just come home and this new podcast room looks unreal. Cheers to the neon sign.
Yeah, no worries, but that's not a neon sign. That PoddChubb up there is painted.
What do you mean? That's clearly a neon sign.
Nah, it's painted, mate. Shane from Cool Creations has painted it on there for you. So everything he does is handmade, hand painted, and he does some awesome work. If you or your mates want to get some of his work done, look him up on Facebook. It's Cool Creations, COUL Creations, on Facebook, and you'll be amazed what he can do.
Hey everyone, I've got something here for you. If you would like to spruce up your house, head over to DV Painting for a free quote from dull to dazzling. Contact Darren on 0439 106 879. That's DV Painting. Breathe new life into your space. I don't have time to paint at all.
Well, mate, I have the man for you. He's a wizard with a paintbrush, and that's Gus's Painting. For any of your painting needs, make sure we just give Gus a call on 0400 184 065. As I said, a wizard with a paintbrush. He'll get the job done.
Buddy, I think I have to do that then.
It wasn't too bad a day at Churchill. Like I said, the senior reserves, and then obviously thirds getting blown out of the water a bit, but netball results, there's a couple of wins there, but the rest are really close as well. So, kind of not a shocking weekend for the club by any stretch of imagination. And then we went over to Sale last weekend. So, Sale's, we'll go through netball, I suppose, results first. Sale netball was always known to be very strong. They're good. They're just strong every year in, year out. Yep. They're always really strong. So I know for a fact the juniors especially come in knowing that they're playing against two of the best teams. So 15s and 17s. So 15s lost by a lot. 17s lost by a lot. I don't have to say the scores because it's actually a fair bit.
Yep.
But I watched the games and they bust their butt. The other team's just bloody good. Like I think under 15s had a young girl who just did not miss. Like she shoot from bloody half a court, half there. I reckon she'd get it in. So they're obviously really good. D grade lost 33-41. So again, not a bad loss, but I think they were hoping. Well, not like we always hope to win, but I think they were kind of a chance to win that. But anyway, they didn't get the job done there. I think they beat them by more last time, so the girls have done a good job there.
Yeah.
C grade lost by 6. 35-41. B grade lost by 13, 55, sorry. And then A grade went down by a goal.
That was close.
42-43. So it doesn't get a lot closer than that, except for a draw. So I think we're going into this round. I think they were saying last night, D grade win tomorrow. They locked their spot in the finals. They can't lose the final spot. But if they lose, it may go down as percentage.
And it goes down to next week as well.
Next week, because we've got the bye next week. They don't get points. So I think they'll finish up on an even thing. It could go down a percentage. So hopefully the girls get the job done tomorrow. So that's just done. They're definitely playing finals.
Yep.
And then A grade, I think Jackie said last night they could finish 2nd to 5th. Pretty much. Like it's going to depend on the next two rounds.
Results,
So I don't know if they beat Yulon North last time. I
think they did.
I reckon that was a shit win. I reckon, or something like that. I think there was a bit of a scrappy win, but
they weren't happy with it.
No, they weren't. I remember that was a while ago, but I do remember something like that. So, hopefully the girls can get it done in A grade and D grade, and then we know we've got definitely 2 finals teams there.
Yep.
Something to look forward to next week. Footy wise, sing the song again.
Yeah, good day.
Yeah, it was. So seniors, obviously, I hurt my hammy in this first half and didn't play a lot in the third quarter, and then watched from the sidelines in the last. And geez, we make it hard for ourselves.
Oh,
you've been on the sides for a while.
Breaks your heart. Yeah, it's shocking.
That's why
it's not good for your mental state either.
It's not, because we do everything right. Like in that second half, we had so many chances to put the game away, and then we just make silly mistakes.
It just feel like this big build up, and you're like, here it finally comes, and then something happens, and you're just like,
and umpire work calls didn't help us either. We won't go too much into that, but Jesus, there was some blatant, yuck. Anyway, we won't go too much into that, but
deliberate.
Deliberate getting tackled.
Well, I suppose we can talk about not so much like complaining, but they called deliberate, and there's no deliberate in our league
not
at
meant
all.
to be deliberate, unless it's a blatantly, like someone standing there and they boot the ball over the line. They are, so there's a letter called discretion.
Yeah,
there was one they called where one of the boys was, so I think Sammy was being tackled.
Yeah,
like
he was
actually being tackled, and there was someone not far from him. And he just got rid of it and scored our bench called deliberate. And you're just like, what is going on here?
Yeah,
they're not meant to call it, and they've called one that was a guy was being tackled and thrown around.
Literally,
he's
like, what do you want him to do?
So, and there was a couple... Sound of the sidelines. We definitely lost a star that day, I'll tell you.
Yeah.
But again, another game... I remember going out... We had a good first quarter, I reckon. They got a jump on us, and I think we got maybe level or something at the time. It was something... And me, Wangers and I said, this... We're going to go two ways here. We're either going to break the game open or we're going to let them back in. Yeah. And we let them back in.
Yeah.
And then, we just couldn't get rid of them. But we had all the momentum. When I say momentum, we had all the play. Like... The ball was in our half so much, but it had just transitioned the other, and they get a cheap goal. Not so much cheap, they earned it, but they get a goal, and all of a sudden they were a goal up, and you're just like, what is going on? But I think, in the end, like, to be on the side and watch it, it was nerve-wracking.
Yeah, I hate it.
but I think, no, who kicked the goal to get us up?
Was it Strongy?
Might have been, it was.
Again?
I reckon, Strongy, and I wasn't that confident. I love Sean Ruckman kicking
it.
But I reckon he kicked it. And I think Wangers ended up with 7.
He ended up
seven.
Few,
he ended up with 7, so he had a good day as well, and he missed probably a couple as well. He kicked a couple of good ones. I think there was one on his left snapping it from fairway out of a ruck or something and got it. So he's had a good day as well. So the boys obviously, we were able to get it done and sing the song again. So that's our 4th time singing the song of the year, and we obviously had the draw at the start against TTU. So, senior wise, I don't think there's any. But we've said like we screwed up a couple of games. There's no doubt about that. We would have liked to have obviously got the job done against Yarram that second time. Yeah. The Glengarry game still hurts. Like that still pisses me off a little bit. Like at the end of the day, they deserve the win. They beat us, and we were just shit that day. But you take those two, and we get the job done in them. All of a sudden, we've had 6 wins and a draw for the year, and that's with still a lot of improvement. We could have easily got them done. We just didn't. And even the Churchill one, like to have the momentum and get within 8 points, that's our next step, is to be able to go, righto, we're going to run over top here and win the game. So, all of a sudden, you're talking 7 games we could have won. 7 games, and round 1 could have been a win easily as well. It was literally a draw. So there's all of a sudden you go, where we had opportunities, we could have had 8 wins, which is crazy. Going from not winning a game for a couple of years to giving ourselves a chance to win 8 games. We won 4.5 of them. But
take it.
You take it. But we're talking 8 games we could have been singing the song for. So, so we'll go into kind of what's happening next year after. But there's a lot of positives rolling in next year. Sale reserves, the boys started really well.
Yeah, it was a good feeling.
I reckon that the reserves at the start, I think the first quarter might have been up or something like that, or they're within. I think
close.
everyone was going, here we go. But I think, we had obviously a few kind of come up and stuff like that too. So I think they probably ran out of legs a little bit in the end. And the Sale was a finals team in reserves level 2. So 42-1-15, and then the same the thirds. Thirds just coming up against a very, very well drilled, good Sale team who's playing finals as well, and they got beaten by a bit as well. So the last 2 rounds definitely been senior wise have been really promising. Like we just lose to a team that could just get a miss out of finals, and obviously get a good win over Sale, who are struggling this year,
and
but
come back too, like down by 16 at 3/4 time.
Why do we do it though?
I don't know. But it was so weird though. Like in a weird way on the bench, it felt like in that last quarter we just weren't going to lose. I don't know why.
No,
but
I agree.
Like I don't know how to explain it. It's just like eventually it's just going to keep coming and coming, and we'll win. Like,
I agree. I agree, and I think that's the next level of evolution of confidence we're having within the group. Like I was the same. I was like standing there watching it all unfold. And I'm like, we won't lose this, but I wish we'd hurry up and get in front. And we waited to the last minute to do it. But I really felt like we weren't going to lose it. We didn't. But yeah, there was that probably air of confidence going, we can run this game out and can do it because we have done it. So I think that's really, really good thing too. So, and like I suppose, talk about next year now is obviously last kind of couple of weeks we've been talking to our players that we've got now, and we're already at probably 25 million more that have recommitted and said, yep, I'm staying around for next year. And I haven't been able to get to everyone. There are people that haven't been at training and stuff like that. So I'd like to think within the next kind of week, like this time next week or early the following week, I'll have 40 players that have already recommitted to come back next year, which is a massive head start for us.
That's good.
We start with 40. Start with 40 that are recommitted and happy to come back. And I didn't have to sell the story to too many, or anybody, to be honest. Everyone kind of knew what we're doing and what we're building and where we're going. So it was pretty easy. I just had people come up to the room and sign their name and go, yep, ready to go. I'm coming back next year. So, and obviously there's still a bit of water going on the bridge for next year. We're obviously still on the hunt for a senior coach. And that's really active at the moment. Yeah. So we're reaching out to anyone and everyone pretty much who we can. Not anyone and everyone, but with the people we think are the right people we've reached out to. And
I haven't heard back yet.
No, we're still getting back to a few.
Oh, yeah, thanks.
But yeah, there's definitely a couple. There's one or two that I have my eye on and I'd love for us to get as a club.
Yeah.
There is a playing coach and there's a non-playing coach. That's as much as a hint I'll give anyone. That's not much of a hint because that could be anyone. But there's definitely two out of the ones we're looking at. There's two that I really, really think would be really good for our club and take us to that next level. But also not just take the footy to the next level, also take the footy department to the next level. But also the development of our next lot of senior coaches. We've got guys in our group now who would just about be ready to coach senior footy, but I feel need a little bit more time as an assistant and stuff to really get a grasp on, because it's a big freaking role. I've done it, and you talk to any senior coach, it is a tiring full-time role. At any club, doesn't matter. And I talk to coaches that have been successful and they have the same issues we all do with things. So it's it doesn't matter where you are, you're going to have things that are 24/7 really, and it's 12 months a year too.
Full on.
Yeah, it is. It's a big job, and local footy now is like that. It's becoming more semi-professional than anything.
It's not just grab the footy and kick it with your mates.
It's not. Different. It's really not. And we're talking North Gippsland footy too. Like, we're not talking down in Melbourne at Eastern League or even up here at the Gippsland League. We're talking North Gippy, and it's becoming more of a small business and anything like that, which is crazy to think, because it is at the end of the day like local country footy. But the work you have to do to be successful is crazy. But we've got people willing to do it, so we'll be all right. So, but there's definitely a couple of coaches in. I think the rest fall into place. I'd like to have our thirds kind of coaches or whatever it ends up being announced and done sooner as well, because we've had really good feedback from getting the juniors out to Gormy. We've had really good feedback, and there's a lot of kids that have actually shown interest in coming out next year. So that's really, really positive. So, we'll see what kind of comes of it. But, if we can get that going soon, because your thirds football is just as important as your senior football as far as I'm concerned. You get good kids in and turn them into good people and good footballers as well. They're the future of your club. So if we can get the right coaches in again and get them onto the kids sooner rather than later, I believe the way I'm listening and thinking about things is I think that our thirds list will be up around 20 by Christmas. And that's with consistent players. That might be a couple of permanent players, depends what the junior comp does. But if the junior comp stays as the odd numbers, we'll end up with some permanent players. If it goes up to 16s, we'll end up with just permanent players, but they'll still play for us every week. So, and then that just transitions into.
Were they doing 16?
So I don't know.
Oh yeah, I got told they were, but
they're. Look, I don't know the ins and outs. I'm a little bit out of the junior loop, but the vote was to go to 16s, but I thought it was done. But now I'm hearing that it's maybe not 100% done. They're still just because a league says yes, it still needs to get other ticks. So there's still some ticks that maybe not have been had, which we'll wait and see what happens there. So it's whatever it does, it's going to either stuff the kind of thirds comp next year for a little bit, because there's going to be more permits and they're going to have to allow for more permits, or and it's going to take a year or two to kind of even all of itself out. But if they change it, they change it. There's nothing we can do about it. We're just going to ride the wave. So I'm really positive with everything going forward next year. We've got I'm stepping away a little bit from the footy manager stuff, but we've already got people we're talking to about taking roles on to fill that role. Like, it's just a smooth transition is I kind of do the Homer Simpson and go into the bushes, like just slowly go in the bushes a little bit, but people will just come in straight over top and just continue with what I've been able to do, and others have been able to do to keep building the footy department. So
good foundation.
Yeah, it's there ready to go. It just needs to. We probably just need a couple more people to jump in, and anyone that's been involved in like footy department stuff, you don't realise how much stuff there is.
Yeah.
But you need the right people in. I don't think I'm the right person for the footy department because I don't like asking people for help too much. So it's and I think one of those roles you got to kind of divide up and just go, righto, in your role, this is it.
Yeah.
This is what you need to do. And if each person in that role does it, and that's even for the team managers and stuff too, just do a little bit more, and it steps everyone up a little bit, but it makes everyone's job easier. Yeah. So it's a lot of a job, but I think everything is definitely heading in the right direction. I'm really positive about what we've built as a club, and we get this next senior coach in who keeps growing it, creates the culture, does everything they want to do and brings their own kind of toast in. I think we're on the right road to next year getting those 8-9 wins.
Definitely.
From 4.5 to 8-9 wins, and all of a sudden then you're nearly finishing fifth. I don't know. Actually, I have no idea what a Rosedale and that are on how many wins they've had, but they'd be around that 8 or 9, and they're finishing fifth. I mean, from us 2025 to go not win, 2026 get 4.5 wins, and hey, miracles happen. Like tomorrow's a chance.
Yeah, exactly.
If everything goes to plan, you never know. You never know, and there hasn't been a big upset this year, so why not try and break it tomorrow? But if we end up with 4.5 this year, and then we go to 8-9 wins next year, and the transition from not winning a game and getting thumped every week to 2 years later pushing to play finals is a big thing for the club, and I think we're doing it the right way. So I'm really excited about what the future is.
Me too. Sounds good.
I'm just excited to sit back a little bit and enjoy it as well, and obviously still be a part of it as a player. Play reserves. Because my whole reserve career hasn't taken off yet just yet. It kind of has.
You've come back a little bit.
Come back a little bit, but I've always said I'd never say no, so that's been what it is. So massive week. Massive weekend tomorrow. Or day tomorrow.
Well, last game.
Last game and a few milestones now too.
400.
400 is crazy.
That's insane.
400 at the same club as two. You hear a lot of people, like, I'd like to think I'll get to 400, but that's over 4 clubs. Like, that's going and moving around and stuff like that. Like, and it's not because I'm unloyal, it's just because it's positions. But not bringing it back to me, but I've been to 400 is frigging a lot. But to do it for the same club for 26 years or whatever, he's crazy. He is. He really is. And he just, I reckon there'd be some blokes who get to like 400 and stuff and have a strut about him and think they own the place. He doesn't.
He's not like that.
He's not like that. He still gets early on a Thursday night, lights the fire, hovers around the fire as long as he can. I think warms the old bones up a little bit before he gets out in the track. But some people that have been around for that long would strut around a bit, but like I said, he doesn't.
He's just nothing like that at all.
Not even close. So 400 games is crazy, and to do it, and your Lawn North and the reserves are going to play finals, but just would be nice to be able to knock them off tomorrow before he wins 400. So 400 games is crazy, and I think we've had Swanee on the show before, and we might have to get him on again next year or something like that to talk about retirement. Now he's going. But congratulations, mate. That's an achievement that not many people can get to.
Literally.
And then we have old mate. Well, Swanee's retiring as well, so obviously retirement. But then old mate Gusso as well, who we got on the show. We got them on together. Together. He's retiring and he's moving away as well. So Gusso, he's obviously been one of my really good mates since I've been at the club. So he's been a bit of a pillar in my life for 11 years. And footy club's been a big part of it. Like in the off season, we always kind of catch up and still do stuff and have a beer and that. But obviously in the footy season, it's most of the time it's 3. Well, he doesn't train a lot on Tuesdays anymore. But for a lot of those 11 years, it was Tuesday, Thursday, Saturday, and then most of the time Saturday night and Sunday.
And always helping out too.
So he's always doing something. So it's gonna be a weird thing. I think for me, like I haven't been around as long as some of the other guys, but there's some of the older, like the Swannies and Gusses and Hector's another one that's he's pulling the pin as well. Is that when I rock up the train next year, those 3 older guys really pushes me to the older one. I think Doyley's still going, so I think he still takes the old boy. He still takes the old boy. When some of them gone, it really pushes me to the old boy category, even higher again. So, but they're three players that obviously. Swanee, like I said, 400 games. Gus is about 375 tomorrow.
75,
he did leave for a year, so I think he kind of dropped behind Swanee because they were going game for game there for a while. And then Hector, who's just, I think Hector would be 100 games or something,
Yeah.
but he feels like he's been around forever.
Yeah.
I reckon he'd be more.
Wow.
I reckon he'd be more. I should actually know the figure on Heck, but like he's just, the stuff he does around the club, he's just the person.
Always,
That's the person he is.
So nice.
Yeah, and you
always
feel like
looking out to help.
Yeah, and I think he's been around longer than I think he came out with Fitchy. Oh, it must have been 12 or 13 years ago or something like that. Because he was here when I was here, I'm pretty sure. So, just the man. Like, everyone loves him. You can't not like him. He's just a really good people person. So, we hope to not lose any of them around the club. Obviously, Gus moving away, but I'm sure when he's back, at times he'll come and see be at the club. But hopefully, Swanee and Hector being around, we don't lose them all the time.
Yeah,
so,
hope not.
It'd be a sad thing if we did, but I don't think we will. So, massive day, and obviously hopefully get to chair the boys off.
Yeah.
Would be a nice thing to do. So, going to Tiger Jaw Day. We don't have to say too much about that because
that was
a good day.
That's right. Yeah.
No, we won't go into too much of that, but it was a good day. No, it was
It was.
actually a good day.
It was a good day.
It is one of the best days on the calendar, but I just.
What happened?
I'm not going to that. But I just don't know like how it gets away on you all the time. Like every year it gets away on me.
Yeah.
Like every year. My first couple, I probably didn't care as much as go there.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like, what happened? How come you got so?
I don't know. I thought you were talking about something else.
No, not that.
I don't know. I got my 150 mug.
Yeah.
And that was a bit of a tap. So, and Dunks has said to me, he goes, one stage your drink was purple. So that I think I was just getting people were just tipping in,
coming in, and you just drinking.
He reckons there was wine, Jack, Jimmy's, Johnny's, like seltzers. Just any time someone walked past, they were just filling it up. And I think by the time I got the cup, I remember getting the cup. Like that was probably 2-ish, 2:30, something like that.
Yeah.
I remember that. Like I remember going, I'm traveling really well here. Like I was having a really good day. But then I don't know what happens sometimes because you can be traveling all right, and in your head you're like, I'm traveling good, I'm fine, and then you're not.
It just clicks.
And then you're not. Within a flick, it's not like you. Sometimes I don't know. I think I've lost the whatever it is, but I used to be able to feel myself going downhill.
Yeah.
Now I don't.
Yeah,
now I genuinely am okay.
Yeah.
I know I'm at a few.
Yeah.
But I'm like, no, I'm talking, I'm good, like I'm sweet. And then I'm not.
Yeah, I'm the same. Like, if I start going crazy, I don't even know. It just happens.
Just happens. Like it's just like a click of a finger.
Yeah.
You go from pissed, but you're having a good time to waking up next day going, what was that last 3 hours?
What happened?
Yeah, what happened? Like where did I go wrong?
Yeah.
Because I feel like when I was younger, I had that. Okay, you're going downhill, you're in trouble.
Yeah.
Now I just don't have that.
Yeah.
I wish I could get it back because at least when you know you're going downhill, you can go, righto, pull back reins a bit, try to still have a beer, but maybe don't drink as quick.
Yeah.
But I think the thing is once damage is done, there's no coming back.
Yeah, that's it.
We're just really cool drinkers. That's what it is. We just drink so quick. It just
it just happens.
It just happens.
Yeah, it's all natural.
But I don't know if there was many club winners. To be honest, I think most of it was.
Yeah,
outside the club.
I don't even know who won.
Bongie, it wasn't actually a Matitu fella. But they don't have the same last name. I assume they're together. But he's part of one, and I was actually really happy about it. He's a legend. So if they had a holiday planned already, so it's 10 grand towards it. Obviously helps it big time. So I think that's a really really good thing at the end. But like I said, I remember the draw, but I don't remember there wasn't anyone like you or me or one of the players that won something.
Yeah,
getting up about it was just. Yeah, but we did. I think Gus and Brooke sold 500 and something tickets, or 580 tickets or something like that. So
pretty good.
Yeah, your chances went down. So that's also because you're there. You have to make sure you drink your alcohol.
Exactly. Yeah.
So we're just doing the right thing.
Yeah, exactly. Just being good club.
Yeah, just being good club. Just I wish I wasn't. I struggled for a few days after that. But but again, there's not a bad Tiger Jaw day. Like good company, music, good feed, heaps of grog. Good location. Yeah. So not much really beat.
Did you eat?
Yeah.
Yeah.
But I didn't eat a lot. I ate enough to get me guts churning.
Yeah.
But I seen the line for food was massive.
Insane.
Yeah. Yeah, but like good food though, from what I've seen.
I didn't.
Yeah, didn't eat.
I didn't eat.
Yeah. No, I seen everyone. I seen a lot of people line up, and I've had a pick of people.
Yeah, that's what I was doing, but I didn't actually go like a whole. Thing.
I think that's where we were going wrong then.
Yeah, that's what you probably have to do.
Yeah, if we're both got that instant dead thing,
maybe
we need to eat, and maybe that absorbs something.
Yeah,
and there is a lot of people say you should eat.
So. Eating's cheating.
And that's not working for us, but we'll keep going that way.
Exactly.
And I reckon I definitely won't be like that tomorrow though. after the last game tomorrow, obviously playing the twos tomorrow.
Yeah.
Get the boys off the ground and then have a few beers. But yeah, when you get like that drunk or that bad, you actually don't want to do it forever.
Yeah.
Like sometimes you're like, I don't want to be that drunk.
Yeah.
But then we always find ourselves.
Come tomorrow at 5 o'clock, you'll be like, yeah,
they're feeling good. They're going down well. But yeah, I've got junior footy and that and Sunday. I'm like, we've got vote count this weekend too.
Yeah.
So I think, after the game tomorrow, obviously a bit of a lock-in with the reserves, have a few beers there, and then obviously we'll get out and watch the seniors play for a bit, and then after the seniors will be a similar thing, get in, have a few beers, and then I think they say we have a band or music there tomorrow night.
Yeah, live music tomorrow.
Live music tomorrow night. So hopefully everyone stays around.
Casey's doing pretty well. Yeah, hopefully,
hopefully.
Be good.
It's the last game of the year.
Yeah, you'd
so
think.
like it'd be a nice one. What did you all you guys
21st last year. Cheers, Rusty.
Yeah. Now he's left the dog.
Yeah.
But like that wasn't good. But hopefully everyone stays out. Tomorrow night, it's the last game of the year. You want everyone to hang around and it's that kind of final kind of beers before.
I can't believe it's done.
Another season.
Flown. Seriously.
It really has. You kind of see the first game. I reckon every year I do it. I get my stuff out for the first, like round one, socks and shorts and that. I'm like, Kelly, it's come around again. Here we go again.
Yeah.
And then like I've got my stuff out before I come around here to Savo. I've just got my stuff out, put it on the bed. I'm like, last time for the year.
Yeah, it's crazy.
What the hell? Like, so yeah, it definitely goes around quick, and it's another season done for me. Like, especially I find myself getting to the end of my, what's definitely senior career. That's meant to be kind of finished.
Yeah.
But in reserves, like I don't have 10 years left. Like, and it's amazing. And people say how it creeps up when people retire, and I know that we'll hear it from Swanee and Gus and Heck tomorrow. Is that they'll say something along the lines of it just creeps up on you. Like one day you're starting it. I started at 16. Then next thing you're retiring at 40 and you're going, where the fuck did that time go? Where 24, 25 years go? Yeah. And I know that I'm not far away from it. Yes, going, well, it's just another season done. Like, I remember the start of the year going, geez, I'm 36 this year. Like, it's going to be see how we go this year. Next year I'm going to be saying 37. Yeah. And that's starting to get real old. Like, 37, I'm starting going, geez, I am really getting on the older side of things. But yeah, that is just what it is.
Yeah.
You get older and that's what it is. So, let's say final game, vote count. What are your top threes?
For the vote count?
Yeah.
Oh, I think it'll have to be in no order. I just think Strongy, probably Wangers and Judah, I reckon.
The only other one I'd squeeze in there would be Ethan until he hurts himself.
Yeah.
Up until he hurts himself, so he probably doesn't finish in the top three. But I reckon he's another one that could be in there. But I reckon like it's hard because if you go off the bests, like that's definitely the three.
Yeah.
But then there's been other games where you know what other people see. Like you don't know what
everyone watches the game different.
100%. There was a game, and I still chops up about it. Like one of my first reserves games, and I'm like, I had 35 easy today, like stirring him up, and I probably didn't go far off. And he's like, did you? Like, and he gave like 3 votes, like 3, 2, 1 to completely different people who I would have thought. Like even out in the ground when he told me, I'm like, what? I didn't get in. Oh, one, I didn't get in 3. But no, the other 2, like I think might have been our old mate Swanee, and like he kicked 3 or 4. Yeah. But he probably got 5 kicks of the day because
didn't have 40 though.
Yeah. But it's just amazing how other people see the game, and you never know who's got a vote card. I think like Lucas Nichols had a vote card last week. I don't know if we should be doing that because he's 17. But it's just like you have no idea how they watch a game, who they're watching, how they're watching it. So if you go off the bests, I think Strongy, Wangers and Judah probably most consistent up there. But there's always someone who gets votes that you just get. And sometimes if the vote count's closer, you only need 3 or 4 good games where you poll 5 to 6 votes. Yeah. And all of a sudden you end up with 15 votes or something. Yeah. You can put yourself in a position where you're going, okay. So, it'd be interesting. But and reserve-wise, obviously, Gusso's kicked 50-odd goals. He'd have to be up. He's missed a few games though, but when he's played, he's kicked a few bags of goals. So, I think Gusso, who's consistently been in the twos? Like we've probably bring up a few. Like Righty will probably poll a few votes.
Righty.
Paddy will go okay. Sykesy.
Mikey's been in there a bit.
Yeah, Mikey, Sykesy. I feel like we're probably missing Ruckman, who's Rucks in the twos.
Rusty, Foz.
Yeah, Rusty may get a couple every now and again. Foz, a couple of good games. So there's probably hard to nail down 3, isn't it? For the reserves.
Be interesting, that one.
Yeah, but I suppose watch your space. We'll see on Sunday. And then thirds is hard too, isn't it? Because you've had Marshy and Lucas,
but they haven't played it.
They haven't played all the time. They play a lot of seniors, but then when they do play, they probably
be up there. Yeah.
So they probably get some good votes there. But that's that next
Yeah, I
tier of
don't know.
players. It's
Yeah.
going to be that next tier, probably a battle between a few. There'll be a couple that have stepped up and played okay games.
Yeah.
And then they go missing for a
Yeah.
few weeks. But then the Lucas comes back.
Yeah.
And so it's going to be
Yeah,
interesting,
be interesting.
to see what happens. But yeah, see what vote count brings.
Definitely.
AFL this week?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Obviously, there was a game last night.
No, I said this
North
week,
Melbourne,
but-
by the way.
Yeah.
Holy
We
shit.
don't have to talk about last night.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
The doggies, yeah.
That's why I said this week.
done,
I said,
yeah. Oh, you got 'em up there,
No,
yeah?
I don't actually. I don't have it up yet.
I've got it
I was
here
meant
anyway.
to.
Yeah.
But yeah, doggies, just they piss me off. The whole year, going from not losing ever again.
And you said.
I said,
You said.
I said we'd never lose again. Then I screwed that up. Then we lost. And then we got good again. Then we like North Melbourne aren't a complete rabble.
Yeah, but
we still
should be
lose.
beating them, especially this time
I
of
think
year
that
as
screws our
well.
season. I think we
Yeah.
can't. I think really screws us to finish at least 10th. So I think last night, I think everything has to go right for us now to just
Yeah.
even get in the wild card
I
stuff.
think you've got Carlton and then Melbourne.
So we've been one of them. But Carlton probably do us. Like, they
Yeah, I don't
smashed Freo last week.
Yeah.
What the hell's going on there? Carlton Brisbane, sorry.
Yeah, Brisbane,
Sorry, especially
Yeah.
Brisbane. You're just like, where does this team come from?
Yeah.
But
weird.
doggies pissed me off. I went to sleep last night. I try not to get annoyed about AFL, but it still annoys you.
Oh, I was saying this, me and Trent were having this conversation. If team plays on Thursday or Friday and they lose,
Yep.
the whole weekend's fucking ruined.
Yeah, it's annoying. Like,
It
you're
is.
just annoyed about
It's in the back of your mind all day. Like, oh, well, we lost last night.
You're watching
Like,
other games and you're like, well, we suck. Why are we so annoying? Like you said, the Sunday afternoon games, you can kind of, they lose and you're like, oh, you wake up, it's Monday. It's done.
yeah.
Like,
And you've seen other teams lose and that. But
Yeah.
when it's so fresh, you're like, they're only one at the start.
Yeah.
You're just like, fuck
Oh,
this.
especially doggies. Like, doggies shouldn't lose that.
Yeah.
Doggies shouldn't lose. They're a
Should
team,
not.
we want to be playing finals and pushing, and we lose to North.
I
And-
tipped you to win by 35. When I seen your ins as well, like, what was Waitman and Norton, I was like,
Yeah.
they will fucking roll 'em. And you always beat them too.
Yep.
Always smash 'em.
I was last little bit. They defended well. North. Like, we obviously we were behind. We had to come from behind. Every time we went inside 50, back the other way.
Yeah.
Didn't matter what our forwards did.
Crazy.
Their pressure in defensive 50 was off its head.
Yeah.
And we couldn't give it a shot on goal.
Yeah.
Like, literally could not get a shot on goal. Like, every time I went to have a shot, it was smothered. They were tackled, and I was just.
And their back line isn't that good
No,
either.
it's
I mean,
not.
and yours as well. Like, Dogs probably don't have the best back either. It was
that's what you
literally
get
the 2 weak points.
Yeah.
But
But I tell you
for
what,
the way for it to be working like that last night.
Their mids and that, I think, pushed in because a lot of their time, their wingers and mids were probably doing the defensive work inside 50.
Yeah.
But yeah, we just could not score. And I was watching, we just need, usually guys that find space, and Bont went missing.
Yeah.
Richards got done holding the ball a couple of times and didn't get shots off. Sanders, Libba, I didn't really see the last 10 minutes of the game.
Yeah.
I don't really know if you got a touch. So you lose those couple, and all of a sudden you lose a game to North. So
Yeah, you need them.
yeah, but I haven't even done my tips yet.
Yeah. Do you want to do them now?
Yeah, I'll do
So
it
you
now.
don't forget.
As you're going through my
Yeah.
film.
So we got tonight at the Gabba, Brisbane versus Hawthorn.
It might be at the Gabba.
At the Gabba, yeah.
Yeah,
3rd
see-
versus 5th.
So every usually you just say Brisbane straight off the bat, but
Yeah.
and after coming off a loss to Carlton as well, you'd like to think that they're
And pumped too. Like 70 points or something.
not just beat.
Random premiers. They
Yeah.
can't. How do you lose like that?
I
I heard a Hawthorn supporter say this is like their best team all year.
want to go Hawks in a bit of an upset.
Yeah. I'm going to go Brisbane just because they've got a few milestone games, so they
Yep.
might get up and about for the boys.
I need some things to go my way just to get respectable at tipping.
Demons Freo.
Sorry, mate, you go.
Fuck yeah. No, yeah. Probably Freo.
Yeah.
I hope Melbourne win, but
Yeah, look,
this is the only time Freo will play at the G as well for the rest of the year.
till the granny.
And they've rested their captain too.
Have they?
So
I still
I hope it bites them in the ass.
Yeah, I'm going for it. I didn't mean to
Yeah,
pick him so quick,
I
mate,
have
so.
tipped Freo, but yeah, I hope we get up. That'd be good. It's also that's battle for I reckon the All Australian jacket as well.
Yeah,
Gordon and Jackson.
Yeah, I've
Yeah,
heard a bit of that on the radio this
Yeah.
week. Actually, be interesting to see what happens. But then is there? I've heard people say is there room for both? Like, is there room for two ruckmen? I don't know. but-
Jackson will go on a wing.
yeah, but they can get up and down the ground too.
Yeah.
But then you can't put a genuine ruck forward because he's a good player because
Yeah.
forwards that are better than him.
Yeah.
You can't, like they always say about this All Australian team, you got a Nick Dacos on a wing.
Yeah.
Never plays on
Yeah,
a wing.
exactly.
They're
It's
just going to put
stupid.
him in.
Yeah.
So yeah, it'll be interesting to see what happens there.
Yeah. Fuck Freo. Sydney versus Port Adelaide. at the
It's
SCG.
gonna be, I think Sydney get it done by a fair bit.
They should.
At the SCG tomorrow afternoon.
Yeah.
I think they flog them, to be honest.
Yeah, they definitely should. I'll go Sydney as well. Geelong versus Essendon.
Essendon an upset.
At GMH.
No way. They'd be lucky to beat us.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Honestly.
Genuinely, they are so bad.
God, this Saturday slate. Why is Melbourne Freo should be the night game? This is disgusting. Adelaide versus Richmond at Adelaide Oval. Give me Adelaide by 100.
See, like these home teams are all good teams. Like, give them a good challenge. Like Sydney at home, Geelong at home, Adelaide at home, and they've just got rubbish.
They're playing
opponents.
15th, 18th, 17th.
Crap. Shit.
That's shit, yes. Here we go, the Expansion Cup. Giants versus Suns in Canberra.
Suns have shit the bed, eh?
Oh, that's
Start
something that needs to be spoken about.
Yeah, start of the year, you're kind of going. Dimmer's got them going.
They're gonna win the flag.
Yeah,
and that first game they played against Geelong,
Yeah.
Petralia had like 30-3, and everyone was coming at
Dominated.
me as well.
Yeah.
But when I watched that, I was like, holy fuck!
Yeah.
Like they are gonna be a problem. They're just gonna they'll finish top, 2 home finals, grand final, and then they've lost 10 on the trot.
Yeah, 10 on the trot. There's one lost. There.
Haven't won since May or something.
Yeah,
like,
pathetic. So, yeah,
I'll go Giants there.
Gusso's big weekend. I'm going Giants.
Yeah,
as well.
season on the line as well for them, so I reckon they get it done.
Some rubbish games actually.
This is disgusting, isn't
Yeah.
it? West Coast versus Collingwood
Yeah, go
at
Collingwood.
Optus.
Doesn't matter.
Collingwood,
what's
have you
happening
seen how many outs they have?
there. No.
Look at this. Howe,
Jesus.
Perryman, Lipinski, Pendlebury, DeGoey.
They're decent names, aren't they? It's crazy.
Yeah.
How Perriman, Lipinski, Pendlebury to go? That's just pure.
Two
that's-
debutants.
That's just we're not travelling 4 hours.
Yeah.
To play. I'm not taking the old
Pendlebury
boys to
ain't
play.
coming
Like,
either. Yeah.
Howe's old, Pendle's old,
Yeah.
Degoe's old. Perriman's
These
been
two,
around for a
yeah.
while. Lipinski's been around for a while
Yeah.
too. So they've gone, hey, if you're over a certain age, you can stay at home this
Yeah,
weekend.
just stay home,
enjoy
fellas.
the weekend with the family.
They should win that though. And
Yes.
then this is pretty much almost an elimination final. Saints versus Carlton at Marvel. Carlton are favourites.
Yeah, I think Carlton get it done. I think
Yeah,
just
I think they
with
do too.
their form, I think they just get it done.
Saints have had a disappointing year as
Yeah,
well.
they're
Bring in
another-
all that top end talent,
They're
kick
another
their
one.
captain out, and then
And Steele's been good for you guys. hasn't he?
he's been
good.
he's been really good.
So
Yeah,
you wonder, like, if Steele stayed there, just as that another extra inside mid, like how good they could have been a bit better. But
Yeah.
obviously, they had to get rid of him to fit some others in. So it obviously all kind of balanced itself.
yeah. But like they're 11th. Like surely, it's the same as them. I would have thought they would have been like top 6, but
Yeah,
nothing. So yeah, I'll go Carlton as well. I
yeah.
think they get it
Carlton, I
done.
think that's pretty.
That's
Righto.
it from the AFL.
Yeah, got not much more really. Going through that stuff, I do have my quote. For
You've got your quote.
Yeah.
Get us fired up for tomorrow.
Make sure I was half organised today.
Need this for my drinking performance.
Here we go. Ready? Oh shit. Nothing is impossible. The word itself says, "I'm possible."
Yeah, I like it. I've always said that.
Yeah, it's been one of my ones forever. No, as soon as I said it, I'm like,
That's
I
good.
like that. And actually, he's correct, isn't it?
Yeah, I'm
Actually-
possible.
Actually says, "I'm possible."
Bloody oath.
And tomorrow, anything's possible.
That's it. Hopefully we go well.
Alrighty.
Rightio. Good luck.
See you later.
See ya.